angry emails have you gotten from barbecue restaurants?
Not many emails. It's mainly text messages because they all have my phone number. Honestly, they all have my cell phone number. Like if I've called them to talk to them for an interview, they've got it. Like I know these people.
Right.
You know, I'm not a traditional food critic like from the local newspaper who tries to be anonymous. I go to these restaurants, they know who I am, I know who they are, sometimes I know them really well, and I know a lot of things about their life, they know things about my life beyond barbecue, and so, it is a difficult situation, right? It can be a difficult situation.
When you go to Lockhart, did you expect the people in Lockhart to place where they placed?
Yes, I made the ranking, but the thing is, this isn't a ranking of how do I feel about your place and your barbecue for years on end, right? It is how is your barbecue in this 7-month period? We started in late August, and we went all the way through that year, and then we finalized the list March 3rd. That was really the hardest day. But I was in Lockhart for my final visit to Barb's BBQ. And, I had all these score sheets from early visits from that big team of 25 people. And the scores were pretty low for some of the places in Lockhart, but Christ Market was right there on the edge. And I was like, you know what, do I have time? And it's like, what am I thinking? I'm at Barb's BBQ, I'm finished up early, I have a 125-year-old barbecue joint right down the street. Even if it's not for the list, just go eat there again. And so I went and ordered a pretty full spread, not of the sides, but a full spread of the meats, the pork chop, the sausage, the pork ribs, the brisket, and I didn't want to be watched inside, so I actually took it out to my car, put it out on the trunk. It was like a bright, shiny day. The meat was glistening. It was like my shadow wasn't in the way of the photo. It was beautiful. And this juicy brisket was layered over top of everything, and I posted that photo, and there's some folks here from Leroy and Lewis, but Cole Parkman works at Leroy and Lewis as a pitmaster, and he is in love with old school barbecue, and he goes to Christ Market quite often, he and his wife Casey. And so he had texted me right after I posted that. He's like, that is the best brisket I have ever seen from Christ Market. And I said, that is the best brisket I have ever eaten at Christ Market. And so it's on the honorable mention list. And so that was really a last second thing.